Yo, what is going on, guys? So people that play Apex have been waiting for over a month for a new update. We were hoping for new content, but no. We got some dumb motherfucking changes, which I'm going to go through, and also some good changes, which I'm going to go through. We're going to kick it off with a live reaction to the change to the Wingman and the Spitfire. It still stands. I played this game for a couple hours and my live reaction still stands. There is an extreme language warning. I'm Australian. We swear a lot when we're triggered. And this change is not pretty. And you're going to find out exactly why. Let's talk about this real quick. What they did to this Wingman is what you call a nerf. Apparently, this is why they did it. You know, it's balanced. The Wingman's balanced. Doesn't have a good time to kill. The Spitfire will kill quicker than the Wingman. You know, we all know that. We all know that. But guess what? The Wingman's got good strafe speed, and you have to be accurate. It's a high-skill gun, meaning not many players can be good with it. But what they did to the Spitfire? Fucking did barely touch the kind of a thing. It still has 35 bullets, and the reason they put this only as 4 bullets, because it's too overpowered as a stock weapon, because it can get multiple kills with one clip. Are you fucking retarded? Developers, are you brain dead? I'm sorry to be so goddamn frustrated by this, but it just doesn't make any sense. You contradict yourself so hard. The Spitfire off spawn has 35 bullets with a new maximum of 55. Guess what? They took 5 bullets off the extended mag. The base ammo count is exactly the fucking same. I could have the worst aim in the world. Whoop. Fucking awful. But as long as that guy comes through the wall, I still have enough bullets to kill him, and I just missed 90%. That 8 bullets will kill a guy. Now I get the Wingman. Say it's the start of the game. Where's the Wingman? I get the Wingman, it's the start of the game. This guy has white armor. You see, your normal fight at the start of the game. Okay, he comes through the door, I shoot him, I miss the first bullet, I hit the next 3. Guess what? I'm not gonna fucking kill that guy anymore, because they reduced the ammo count on a gun that takes so much skill, doesn't have in the same time to kill, but it's just a skill rewarding weapon, because you also get movement speed with it, right? So you can dodge the other player's bullets while hitting bullets, but it takes a lot of skill. If you miss 1 fucking bullet now, you get punished. You can't get that kill anymore. He's probably going to kill you because you have to swap weapons and kill him with your secondary. But with this gun that they apparently nerfed, they reduced its damage by 2, which isn't a fucking nerf. They reduced its base damage from 20 to 18, which is nothing. They reduced its max ammo size to 55 fucking bullets. 55, it used to be 60. That's not a nerf. I can still suck donkey dick and kill an entire fucking squad with 1 clip of this weapon. Where else, if I miss 1 bullet of this gun, I ain't even killing someone with white armor. What goes through the developers' heads when they think, damn, the Wingman needs a nerf? The only thing that can make the slightest sense in the world as to why they would do that is because on PC they all have fucking aimbot, right? They don't miss a bullet. Well, welcome to console. Welcome to console. No one's gonna pick up this fucking gun anymore unless they have a purple extended mag. Because ain't nobody, no matter how good they are, the world's best console player doesn't have 100% accuracy. If they miss 1 bullet, fuck, I've got 3 bullets. I'm not even gonna be able to kill someone with white armor now. Let alone someone with blue or purple. What are you thinking? This is the dumbest nerf. The Wingman, I was so proud of what they did to it. It used to be a broken gun. It used to be overpowered. They balanced it to the point where it no longer kills insanely quick, but the advantage to the Wingman is you have good movement, but the disadvantage to it is you need to be fucking accurate as hell or it sucks. But the developers decided, hey, let's just fuck the Wingman over and leave the retarded gun in the game, the Spitfire, that takes no fucking skill. Doesn't matter how bad your aim is, you can just hold down the trigger and fucking pump people. What is their thought process? Ask any console player that has thumbs, that is even somewhat good at the game. Guess what they're gonna fucking say? The Spitfire is a problem, the Wingman isn't. Every console player that is even remotely have the ability to use a weapon in the game and understand what's good and bad will say the Spitfire is broken, overpowered. Somebody with a brain in my chat, someone that plays this game and is good at the chat, make a reasonable argument that deters anything I've said. Somebody, please, for the love of God, contradict me. Give me a reason that makes sense to a normal human being as to why they made this change and why it's a balanced change. Just somebody, anybody. I would love to see that happen. Fuck, I missed a bullet on this guy. I'm gonna have to aimbot him to stand a chance. No, he's so low. Maybe if I had more than 4 fucking bullets fucking clip, cause I'm not fucking Jesus, then maybe I could fucking squad wipe that team. Watching that back, I was definitely very triggered. I was maybe taking things too far, but I didn't want to make a baby down video for YouTube. I didn't want to make a YouTuber just reading off patch notes and giving my opinion and like literally making a boring ass video on the patch notes. I wanted to show you guys how it really is, how I truly feel about it, and there's nothing better than a live reaction for that, because what I said still stands. I've played a lot of this game in the last few hours to get a feel for the update. Now, some of the changes originally I was really scared about, which we're going to get into. The Caustic Trap, it sounded like in the patch notes that it was going to be 4 times as strong. Because what they said in the patch notes is the Caustic Trap damage has been changed from 1 to 4. Which sounds scary. I was like, damn, it's 4 times as strong now? Are you kidding me? If I walk into a trap, that's going to melt me now and obliterate me? No. What they should have said, and what would make a lot more sense, is the minimum damage by the Caustic Trap has been changed to 1 to 4. Because the way the Caustic Trap works is, when you first walk into it, it doesn't deal that much damage, but the longer you stay in the gas, the more damage it deals. The max damage is still 10 per tick, which isn't that much at all. You'd probably have to be AFK, very slow, have no idea what you're doing, or simply get trapped in a room to die by the caustic gas. It's more there as a slowdown, a deterrent, as it should be. They should never put free kill items in the game, so I was worried about the Caustic Trap being overpowered. It's not. It's definitely still going to annoy everybody, and it will definitely slow you down, which I think is somewhat balanced and a good change. But this is another questionable change we're going to get into, which I don't know whether it's a good or a bad thing. I'm on the side of the fence about this. If you're a Caustic player or a Gibraltar player, you're going to absolutely love this change. Essentially, they've given those characters more health, which we're going to get into. And I know that if you're not a Caustic or a Gibraltar player, that's a bad thing, because now they have more health than you do. There are definitely going to be times where you're going to die to a Gibraltar or a Caustic now, where you would have won the fight if you had the same level of health. But the thing is that the Gibraltar and the Caustic are such easy targets and have such huge hitboxes that it's not that big of a deal giving them extra health. They're still on the weaker end of the scale in characters, in my opinion, simply because this is such a fast-paced game and movement is everything. Dodging your opponent's bullets and hitting the bullets are what makes a difference between a good and a bad player, and the bigger characters simply don't have the dodge ability. Now, on the Gibraltar side of things, I'm not sure about. I can't say straight away after only a few hours played. It's definitely a lot stronger because it now has 10% extra health. You have 10% damage reduction. So technically speaking, that's giving them more health, but not really. So if somebody shoots at you with a gun, it's going to deal less damage to you. So basically how it works is, if you have 100 HP, you basically have 110. So most of the guns in the game, you're going to have to put extra bullets in Caustic and Gibraltar, which I don't know how I feel about. Like, yes, the characters sort of suck because it's a fast-paced game and that they're bigger, but now you've got the added advantage of having more health than your opponents, which I will have to wait and see and test how it plays out. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem, but you never know. The Gibraltar also got a buff to his shield. Now takes 75 damage to shoot through the shield before you damage Gibraltar if you're shooting at the shield. So avoiding that shield is going to be so much more important now, because not only does he have extra health to the player, but he's also got a shield that takes damage. I don't know how this is honestly going to play out. Maybe Gibraltar is going to be the new best character in the game. Probably not though, because it's such an easy target, but I don't know how I feel about it, because the first change they made was to try reduce the hitbox size, but obviously they're still such big characters and they're still an easier target even after changing the hitboxes. They didn't want to mess with it too much more to get to the point where it's a broken and they have to change the character model size in game. So what they did, they went the easy way out and added extra health to them. Let me know what you guys think about that change. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a change. If you're a Caustic player, Gibraltar player, heck, you're going to love this change. Now, one of the good changes they made as well is a lot of the gold weapons in the game were pretty crappy because they always put these ugly ass sights on them. The gold Wingman had this 1 to 2x, which was really not that great at all on the Wingman, so most players avoided it. But it now has a digital threat, which is a mega upgrade. Also, the Havoc was the worst gold gun in the game, in my opinion, because it had a 2 to 4 times chunky, ugly scope, and it didn't have a turbocharger, instead had a select fire. They've now changed it to have a turbocharger and a 1 to 2 times scope, which, while bad on the Wingman, is not that bad on most other fully automatic guns in the game. So I honestly think it's a good change. They also changed the damage to the single shot, so if you do run select fire on the Havoc, it now does 5 more damage and doesn't take as long to charge up, because let's be honest, nobody ran the Havoc single fire. It was doo-doo. But now it's going to be somewhat more useful. But the biggest change to the Havoc overall was what they did to its ammo count. They gave it extra ammo now. It has 32 bullets in the clip, up from 25, which is a pretty good buff in my opinion, because not many people use the Havoc. I enjoyed using the Havoc every now and then and had fun with it with turbocharger equipped, but now it's actually going to be probably more popular to use now that it has a little bit more ammo capacity. Now, for all the console players watching this video, the one change you've all been waiting for, the audio fix. Yep, there's nothing. The audio is still broken. If you run into 2 or more teams, you ain't going to hear anything. That is something they really need to fix, yet they're going ahead and putting 4 bullets in the Wingman. Like, what the heck are you thinking, Apex? Come on. The console players have made their voices loud and clear on Reddit, on Twitter. Everybody on console wants the audio problem fixed, because the second you get around 1 or 2 teams, literally it starts bugging out, and this problem doesn't happen on PC. Only us console plebs have to deal with it, and there's been no fix so far for that. Now, overall, this update honestly doesn't have any content in it, which sucks. I would love some new, fresh content to try out, but they have changed around the weapons, so it's going to be fun-ish messing around with them. But let me know what you guys think about this update. Do you feel the same? Do you disagree with me? I would love to hear your guys' opinion. I just thought I would give you mine. As you guys would know, I'm very opinionated, and I'm not scared of sharing my opinion with other people, whether they agree with me or not. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This character is overpowered!